What you doing now, Dave?
I'm going to take this window out and glass it up. Put a piece of wood in there and put new fiberglass on the outside and everything to seal it up. New cabinets are coming right down this wall, and I won't have access to this window if things should go bad.
We're Dave and Karen from Watts on Wheels, and we sold our sticks and bricks to RV full-time now that we are retired. We travel with our heavy-duty truck Leroy, our two K&N motorcycles, our DRV Dixie, and our smart car Zippy. Don't forget to subscribe and click on that bell to be notified when we post a new video.
Dave's got to do it right.
I'm going to try.
So that window used to be for the cuddy for the little bedroom down below.
Yeah.
So you just got to cut out all the caulk
Yeah.
and take the window out.
Yep. I got to cut out the 5200 sealant.
And what's the
Ask me why I know it's 5200 sealant.
Why do you know it's 5200 sealant?
Because I put that window in there.
Oh, you replaced it?
Well, I pulled it out and recaulked it and put it all back in there, so I put it in there to stay.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay.
It's going to be a while. Now that I've cut around the window, let's see if we can get it out. Oh boy. That's still pretty glued down there. Well, I can't get in there with a tool to cut it loose, so I'm just going to have to hope for the world's best.
Is our wood okay?
This right here is, yeah, gone.
Now what?
Well, I'll take care of that once I get it open. Maybe just hope, pray. No, that ain't looking good.
This was supposed to be the easy part.
I know. How far up is it rotted? There's the ticket, huh? There we go, done. That's going to be my new filler piece. God willing.
Did you buy that piece or did you happen to have it?
I happen to have it. That's what was left over from tearing out the...
The bed platform?
Yeah.
Oh.
I saved it just for this.
Cool.
Good thing I didn't sell all my tools.
Yeah.
Put a shoulder on this thing. That's what we want to do.
You gonna do that all the way around?
All the way around, and then I got to go on the boat and do the same thing.
Oh.
So these two pieces fit together like a puzzle. And then that has all the epoxy inside of it. Let's see if it 𝗍𝗟𝗏𝗧𝗦 fits in here. Voila. There she is.
So this is gonna replace the rotted wood as well?
Yep.
Hey, hey! Don't break the window.
Don't break the window. Yeah. Now I gotta route all this out. I'm making a rabbit.
A rabbit?
That's what it's called. Yeah, rabbit joint. So that little piece will marry up to that piece, and hopefully they'll be somewhat to the same thickness, and it'll give me a larger area to epoxy to. And let's see if my little patchwork fits.
Ah! Nice!
There it is. Let's take a peek at it. Yep, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice job. Where's your glasses? What are you going to be using?
Epoxy resin and hardener. The West system. 3. And then we go 1, 2, 3. Very good. And we mix.
How much play time do you have?
Oh, this got a lot of time.
And why do you have to do this?
If you don't do this, if you just throw this and cloth on it, it's possible you can end up with what they call a dry bond. And this keeps it from having a dry bond when you do this.
What's a dry bond?
Well, the fiberglass will harden and all that, but then it doesn't actually stick to the wood. Because what it does is it absorbs all the resin, and then it leaves the glass dry. So this way, you're stopping it from absorbing all the resin.
How long does this take to dry up?
Fully cured, 10 hours.
Oh. So when do you get to put this into the window opening?
In about an hour.
Oh, you don't have to wait, huh?
No.
That's good because it's supposed to be raining tomorrow.
Yeah, I got to get a coat of glass on it by tomorrow too. Make it waterproof. It's called an epoxy resin. That goes on there. It's a self-mixing tip. Put it in the caulk gun.
I see it. Mm-hmm.
Thickened epoxy adhesive.
I bet that wasn't cheap.
Nah, it's about 29 bucks for that tube.
That's what goes around the edge?
Yeah. And then I'll push it in that hole, and I'll take a couple little screws and run screws around it to let it set. And once it's set, then I'll pull the screws out. Working time is 42 minutes. Coming to you.
Easy does it. Will you remove those later?
Yeah.
Would you drill them in advance?
Yep.
Wow, look at all that stuff coming out.
Alright, now we go do that on the inside. It's a good thing we decided to pull this window out.
Because of the rotted wood?
The rotted wood. Alright, what I gotta do is sand this and try to bevel this area down. Give me a nice bevel on it. So when I put the fiberglass, I can go over it.
Is that a resin?
Yeah. I'm just putting it over the wood that I ground down to bare wood, so I don't end up with a dry bond. Next step is I'm going to measure the cloth to go somewhat over the hole. It's called fiberglass mat.
You don't need to use gloves or anything with that?
Nah, not yet. I cut it and I'll hold it up there and then I'll trace out. You can somewhat see through it and trace out the shape I need. A little bit larger than the hole. And then wet the hole down and stick that on there and then wet this all down with it and roll it and get all the air out of it and
And then isn't there one more sheet that goes on top of this?
Possibly.
Oh.
See, this is for large areas and for repairing over holes, the best for thick buildup, and repairing complex shapes. Alright, now you gotta help me.
What would you like me to do?
Hold that. Traces.
You going just a little bit on the inside?
Yeah. You want to tear it so there isn't a sharp line.
Mm-hmm. Are you wiping it down with acetone?
Yep, wiping all the dust off of it from sanding with acetone. And we just sit here and mixy, mixy, mixy.
Well, that's got an interesting roller on it.
It is.
Does it do get the bubbles out or something?
Right now, I'm just trying to make it stick.
So you're going to do a section at a time, huh?
Yeah,
Is it easier that way?
a little bit more manageable.
And there it is, all completed. Then he cleaned it off with acetone again.
We're going to mix up some gel coat right there. And that's the top coat of we always see boats, they're white.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's on them.
What's the silica there?
This is a filler. And that makes the gel coat stiffer, more like peanut butter. This is like water right now.
Mm.
So to try to apply it to the side of a boat,
Especially vertical.
vertical, yeah. And what we want to do, 17 drops per ounce of gel coat, of hardener. Right, 17 drops of hardener to...
What, this is hardener?
Mm-hmm.
Would it come with this?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
How long do you have to play with this?
Once it's mixed, it says 10 minutes, but I find that hard to believe. Alright, so it's easier to use a syringe to get this out of the can. 60 milliliters is 2 ounces.
Oh.
Or thereabout, pretty close.
Mm-hmm. There's 8.
Now, 17 times 8 is what?
136.
1, 2, 3, 4. Not good for you to inhale this stuff.
How much you got put in?
I'm going to put a tablespoon in right now.
Oh, you just keep mixing it till it's like peanut butter?
Yeah, until you get it to where you want it.
So you do like a section at a time, huh? And you wipe that down with acetone before you put this on?
Yeah, I did.
So how long is this stuff on for before you can sand it?
A day.
Oh, you got to put like another coat after this one?
A couple coats.
Oh. How's the second coat going?
A little bit better than the first one.
Good. Are you using a different tool?
Yeah.
Yeah, that other tool seemed to leave lines. What you doing now?
Wet sanded.
Is this the last step?
Oh no. No, I wish it were.
What else you got to do?
Well, you wet sand it down, and then you get off all the big rough stuff. Then I'll put another coat on, gel coat. Gonna wet sand it again.
Hey, I see you got some knee pads.
Oh yeah.
About time.
Yeah. Got them from a girl in a truck stop.
Yeah. Her day was over.
Her day was done, I guess. She said she met her quota. Whatever that meant.
And the third coating of gel coat has just been put on. And Dave worked very hard on this. He had never done it before. And now he's repainted it white, so then next step is to put the stripes on. And that's the same kind of thing he's going to do to fill in where the skylight is in the living room area. Nice job on it. Came out really nice and smooth.
Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please give us a thumbs up. We'd love to hear from you in the comments below, even if it's just to say hi. Don't forget to subscribe.